History of the world. History is full of surprises, and this video is no exception. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Introduction. The universe was created around 13.8 billion years ago in a massive explosion called the Big Bang. The Big Bang caused the universe to expand rapidly and cool down. As the universe expanded, gravity caused matter to clump together, forming stars, galaxies, and planets. Today, the universe is still expanding and cooling down. Scientists are still learning about the early universe and how it was created. However, the Big Bang theory is the most widely accepted explanation for the origin of the universe. The Big Bang. The Big Bang theory is the prevailing cosmological model for the universe. It states that the universe was once in an extremely hot and dense state that expanded rapidly. This expansion caused the universe to cool and resulted in its present size and composition. The Big Bang theory is based on Albert Einstein's theory of general relativity, which describes gravity as a curvature of space-time. According to general relativity, the universe is expanding because of the force of gravity. The Big Bang theory is supported by a wide range of evidence, including the redshift of light from distant galaxies, the cosmic microwave background radiation, and the abundance of light elements in the universe. The Big Bang theory has several important implications. First, it suggests that the universe had a beginning. Second, it suggests that the universe is expanding. Third, it suggests that the universe is made up of a mixture of matter and energy. The Big Bang theory is still under development, and there are many unanswered questions about the early universe. However, it is the most successful cosmological model to date, and it provides a framework for understanding the evolution of the universe. The formation of stars. Stars form in giant clouds of gas and dust called nebulae. These nebulae are made up of mostly hydrogen and helium, with smaller amounts of other elements. When a nebula collapses under its own gravity, it heats up. The center of the nebula becomes so hot that nuclear fusion begins, and a star is born. The size of a star depends on the amount of mass in the nebula that collapses. More massive nebulae collapse to form more massive stars. The more massive a star is, the shorter its lifespan. Stars shine for billions of years, fusing hydrogen into helium. When the hydrogen runs out, the star begins to fuse helium into carbon. This process is much slower than hydrogen fusion, so the star's lifespan is much shorter. Eventually, all stars run out of fuel and die. Small stars become white dwarfs, while medium-sized stars become neutron stars or black holes. Large stars explode in supernovae, scattering their elements back into the nebulae where new stars can form. The formation of planets. Planets form from the leftover material in a protoplanetary disk, which is a rotating disk of gas and dust that surrounds a newly formed star. The material in the disk is pulled together by gravity, and over time, it clumps together to form larger and larger objects. These objects eventually become planets. The size and composition of a planet depends on the amount of material that is available in the disk and the way that the material is distributed. Planets that form closer to the star are made up of heavier elements, while planets that form farther away are made up of lighter elements. The formation of planets is a long and slow process, and it can take billions of years for a planet to fully form. Once a planet has formed, it can continue to evolve by accreting more material from the disk or by colliding with other objects. The evolution of life. Life on Earth is thought to have originated from simple organic molecules that formed in the early oceans. These molecules eventually combined to form the first living cells. Over time, these cells evolved and diversified, giving rise to the vast array of life that we see today. The process of evolution is driven by natural selection. Natural selection is the process by which organisms that are better adapted to their environment are more likely to survive and reproduce. Over time, this can lead to significant changes in a population. The evolution of life is a long and complex process, but it has resulted in the incredible diversity of life that we see today. From single-celled organisms to complex animals like humans, life has evolved to fill every niche on Earth. The rise of humans. The rise of humans is a long and complex story, but it is thought to have begun with the evolution of our ape-like ancestors in Africa. Over time, these ancestors evolved to walk upright, develop larger brains, and use tools. These changes allowed them to spread to new environments and become the dominant species on Earth. The rise of humans is thought to have been driven by a number of factors, including climate change, competition with other animals, and the development of new technologies. Climate change may have forced our ancestors to adapt to new environments, which led to the development of new behaviors and technologies. Competition with other animals may have also played a role, as humans evolved to become more intelligent and resourceful in order to survive. The rise of humans is a remarkable story, and it is still being written. Humans have achieved great things, but they also face a number of challenges. The future of humanity is uncertain, but it is clear that humans have the potential to shape their own destiny. The development of civilization. Civilization is the development of human society from a simple, pre-agricultural way of life to a complex, urbanized society. This development was driven by a number of factors, including the development of agriculture, the rise of cities, and the development of writing. Agriculture allowed humans to produce more food, which led to population growth and the development of cities. Cities provided a central location for trade and commerce, which led to the development of new technologies and ideas. Writing allowed humans to record their thoughts and ideas, which led to the development of literature, history, and science. The development of civilization has had a profound impact on human society. It has led to the development of new technologies, new ideas, and new ways of life. It has also led to the development of new problems, such as inequality, poverty, and environmental degradation. The development of civilization is a complex and ongoing process. It is a process that has had both positive and negative impacts on human society. It is a process that will continue to shape the future of humanity. The growth of technology. Technology has grown exponentially over the past few centuries. The first major technological advancement was the invention of the printing press in the 15th century. This allowed for the mass production of books and other printed materials, which helped to spread knowledge and ideas more widely. The Industrial Revolution, which began in the 18th century, saw the development of new technologies such as the steam engine, the cotton gin, and the railroad. These technologies led to a dramatic increase in productivity and economic growth. The 20th century saw the development of new technologies such as the automobile, the airplane, and the computer. These technologies have had a profound impact on our lives, changing the way we work, travel, and communicate. The 21st century is already seeing the development of new technologies such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and gene editing. These technologies have the potential to change our lives even more dramatically than the technologies of the past. The growth of technology is a complex and ongoing process. It is a process that is driven by a number of factors, including scientific discovery, economic development, and social change. It is a process that has had both positive and negative impacts on human society. It is a process that will continue to shape the future of humanity. The future. The future is uncertain. It is impossible to predict with certainty what the future holds. However, we can make some educated guesses based on current trends and developments. One of the most important trends of the future is the continued growth of technology. Technology is changing our lives at an unprecedented pace, and it is likely to continue to do so in the future. This will have a profound impact on our work, our social lives, and our way of life. Another important trend is the increasing interconnectedness of the world. We are living in a globalized world, and this trend is only going to continue. This will have a major impact on our economy, our culture, and our politics. The future is also likely to be a time of great change and upheaval. We are facing a number of challenges, including climate change, environmental degradation, and social inequality. These challenges will need to be addressed if we are to create a sustainable and equitable future. The future is uncertain, but it is also full of potential. We have the power to shape our own future, and it is up to us to make the most of it. Thanks for watching.